Will Smith is reportedly seeking therapy to help him deal with unresolved issues relating to trauma in his childhood, during which he witnessed his mother being domestically abused by his father. The star made headlines at the weekend when he slapped comedian Chris Rock across the face at the Oscars, after a joke about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. The Fresh Prince star had previously opened up on his on-screen persona in his autobiography, explaining it disguised his feelings of powerlessness. What you have came to understand as Will Smith. The bigger-than-life movie star is largely a construction, he wrote. A carefully crafted and honed character designed to protect myself, to hide the coward. He may have felt he regained his power during the dramatic moment at the awards bash, but there could be repercussions for lashing out, and according to a source close to Mark Mason, who co-wrote the star's book, Will, he knows he's battling to save his career, his reputation and even his Oscar. The unnamed source stated that the horrified star is now battling a deep sense of shame and is happy to have some more therapy for his unresolved childhood issues and will do what he can to make good on his momentary lapse in judgment. He added, essentially, though, Will was deeply triggered by Chris' demeaning comments about his wife's alopecia. He was taken straight back to childhood, seeing his mum getting abused by his dad. This time he didn't take it sitting down and retaliated as, unfortunately, 50 million people across the globe all saw, he told The Sun. The attacks were witnessed in childhood which had led him to label himself a coward, including times when he was unable to protect his mother from violence inflicted by his father, were laid bare in his 2011 book. When I was 9 years old, I watched my father punch my mother in the side of the head so hard that she collapsed, he explained in the autobiography. I saw her spit blood. That moment in that bedroom, probably more than any other moment in my life, has defined who I am. His inability to help haunted him back then, and now it is speculated that it could have driven him to react so dramatically to Chris Rock's joke, which he felt had mocked his wife's shaven head. Jada Pinkett Smith developed the autoimmune condition alopecia, which caused her hair to fall out, and rather than wearing hairpieces, she made the difficult decision to shave her head. Tellingly, Will had stated in his book that amid everything he had done since witnessing the violence against his mother, the awards and accolades, the spotlights and attention, the characters and the laughs were all a subtle string of apologies to my mother for my inaction that day. He explained, for failing her in the moment. For failing to stand up to my father. For being a coward. Fast forward to 2022's Oscars ceremony and he was finally able to stand up to someone who had hurt a woman in his life, but the reaction was judged disproportionate and could now be at the expense of his career. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences will be holding a crunch time board meeting to discuss whether disciplinary action should be taken against Will for his infamous emotional outburst which turned violent. However, if reports are to be believed, the troubled star knows the implications of his behavior are serious and is willing to do what it takes to address the behavior. It has been reported that Chris Rock had no idea Jada's shaven head was related to a medical condition, and Will has apologized for his attack since. In his statement, published on Instagram, he wrote, "I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was raw. Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive," he added. "My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear and I reacted emotionally." He added that his actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. Express.co.uk has contacted Will's representatives for comment.